Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to The Stone's Whisper, episode 51, as I've just been informed. I love that you tell me at the beginning now. Shauna, do you want to jump right in with our recap from last session, please?
Sure thing. So it started off with the party kind of debating how to tackle the aboleth problem. There was a lot of back and forth. Turnip suggested noodling for it, but I don't think there's anything concrete. But there were some plans made, and so most of the party, except for Hal, went to talk to the crew about what to do. And the crew was also mid-conversation and very clearly a little tense. After some back and forth and some asking Turnip specifically if the other members of the party could be trusted, which had various answers. The crew very politely asked the party if we would be on our way. They would drop us off at wherever we were heading next and part ways because they didn't want not just the dangers that we were bringing with us, but apparently the dangers that we are, which I suppose is fair enough. Yeah, I think the party agreed to, go peacefully, not resist. And, there is varying degrees of warm to cold goodbyes. And the party was let off on shore at the base of some cliffs, which Turnip summoned an angel and flew everyone up. So that is all good. So the party is back on land. They traveled for a bit. We traveled for a bit, camped out, and then a few days later ended up in the Mirror of Dead Men, where Eva and Cora are being haunted by the people that they've previously killed. And I think that's where we're at.
Awesome. Yeah, that is where we're at. Let me bring you over to the image here to go with our sounds. Excellent. Yeah, so we ended up with you guys had seen some disturbing things in the water. The Mirror of Dead Men is a pretty large space area, swamp. You know that you've got at least another day and a half of trekking through this. I believe we slept through the night at the end of our last session, or were we still on the day? I think we had slept.
I think we were still in the day.
I think we were, yeah. I don't think we're taking a rest.
We hadn't taken a rest
sorry.
yet.
We saw...
Because I thought it was at night.
When we started seeing the bodies, I think that was we were taking a midday break.
Yeah, that was a midday break, yeah.
Yeah, we were having lunch or something. Hal was catching frogs. Turnip was, or Eva was seeing corpses, as one does.
Excellent. Okay. Well, then we will pick up sort of the rest of that day as you finish your lunch and continue walking. Just the high road sort of follows along the edge of the mare. It's not as bad as it is if you walk through it, obviously, but you're still right on the edge of a swamp. There's areas where the swamp is surrounding you. It is, it's gross. There's lots of, for starters, I mean, they smell.
Mm-hmm.
They just, everything's wet and decaying and it smells. Also, the insects, the bugs are everywhere. There are mosquitoes everywhere. You guys had come up with some repellent to try and burn to help drive them off a little bit. But anytime you get out of the smoke, you're back to being eaten alive. And then on top of that, you're seeing images in the water. So it's not a very pleasant journey.
Mm-hmm.
Turnip, you also catch the reflections of people in the water every once in a while. But they are not people that you recognize. You don't recognize them as people you have killed. You don't recognize them as people you have ever seen before. I don't know what that thing is that is going past us. Is that insect flybys? It's so loud. Turn that one off.
I mean, it's accurate.
It's scary, whatever it is.
Yeah, right. So Turnip, you see these things in the water, these faces, but they don't have any meaning to you. Sometimes they open their mouths as though to speak, but no sound comes out.
Gotcha. I'm pretty sure I'm walking ahead with Hal here, so I'm just gonna tell, hey, let's get out of here as soon as we can.
I think that's pretty much the plan. Hal's like holding two frogs now. He's got one in one hand, the other one he's trying to he keeps putting it on his shoulder, and it keeps hopping off. Yeah, no, I think the plan is to try and get out of here. I mean, we're probably going to have to spend a night unless we all decide to just push through the night.
In swamp country? I don't know, man. I think we should push. I'm getting eaten alive
going to
right
look over
now,
his
man.
shoulders. Do you two feel so comfortable just pushing through the night rather than setting up camp?
Yes, I don't want to be in a haunted swamp overnight.
Yeah, I would very much like to get out of here.
Okay, well, I guess that's the plan then.
Okay. Sorry, just sending a little whisper to Turnip. So Turnip, make sure you check your chat there.
Yeah.
So deciding not to spend the night, you continue pushing on through the night. You will take a point of exhaustion for this. But you don't take it yet. I'll let you know when. You just keep walking. It gets pretty dark. I think everyone except Turnip has night vision.
Hal does not have night vision.
Everyone but Hal.
Sorry, that's what I meant. There's another one really loud insect. What the hell is going on here? Weird bugs.
Light.
I'm turning up the weird bugs.
I can cast light.
Right.
For him.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to draw attention.
That was kind of my
ourselves.
question.
I can just I can walk with Hal and guide him. I don't mind.
Because Hal would either put his hand on like Turnip's shoulder or just hold somebody else's hand and be guided through the night.
We could
I
have
my weapon out, and I'll glow.
We probably don't want to attract that much attention. I could stand one side of Hal and Cora stand the other.
Or hear me out. I don't want to walk through the swamp. I can get a piggyback from Hal and I'll guide him like that. I'll ratatouille him.
Oh yeah.
I'm up for any of that. I agree with maybe not shedding any light or any more than we have to. Just, it's like a beacon.
Yes.
Okay. So you decide not to turn on any lights. There is... Actually, let's go Cal. Did I put the calendar in this game? I always forget. No, I didn't.
I think you did.
Darn it.
Oh. We had a calendar before.
Thought we did. My API might have just crashed. I was just going to look and see what the moon was doing.
I thought you got rid of it because it was causing problems.
Oh, I might have. That's a distinct possibility. It is a very old script at this point. Anyway, I am going to say that there is a little bit of moonlight. It is not a full moon, but yeah, the calendar is in it. It's just not working. Fantastic. It is not a full moon, but there is a little bit of light that is allowing you to see a little bit, Hal. Unlike being in a forest, the swamp, while it does have some trees and things around, it's not the same kind of darkness that a forest canopy provides. So your eyes are able to adjust as the sun sets, and you can see a little bit ahead of you, enough not to like stumble over rocks and that kind of thing as you walk. Partway through the evening, once the lights go out, basically, the lights come back on. You can see floating little glimmers of light out in the swamp. There's one that approaches you. It sort of sways back and forth as though someone is walking towards you holding a lantern. But even with your dark vision, and Turnip, you've got dark vision out to like 120, right? Even with your dark vision, you can't see a person. You can just see the light.
I don't do good with the ghost thing, man. Let's hurry up.
Don't follow the light. That's like rule number 1.
Just keep moving.
Although they are very pretty.
Oh, it's the occasional freaky sounds. That's what it is.
Well, they're doing their job, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm trying to ID which sound like comes through really loud and annoying. Occasional freaky sounds. That's the one.
I mean,
accurate then.
Yeah, accurate description. As 5 out of 10 as described.
So as you guys are walking, I'm just gonna roll a little die here to see who gets the fun for the first part. Hal, excellent. We haven't had anything happen to Hal yet.
It's because he's a baby.
You're just a little guy, Kirsty. How could you?
As you're walking, it's just a little guy. Hal, as you're walking, you are kind of looking down a lot more than maybe you normally would, trying not to trip because, you know, your vision is fairly limited. You're trying to look at your feet to make sure you don't stumble over any rocks and things that are on the road. And you notice that there are lights in the water as well. And one of the lights sort of comes up to the surface, and now you see a face. This isn't the face of someone you've killed, though. This is the face of your mother. And she looks up at you, and she reaches an arm so her fingertips are just touching the surface of the water. And you can't hear her, but you can see her mouthing a word, and the word she's mouthing is help.
I mean, I don't even think Hal thinks twice about it. He's reaching into the water.
Nope.
No,
I was holding his hand to guide him. I mean, he's so much stronger, but can I try to, like, give him a shake?
What we're going to do, I think Hal is going to move unexpectedly.
Okay.
So let's get dexterity saves from Cora and Eva to see if you can react in time.
Okay, do we get Hal's aura? Okay. It's a save.
Yeah, you probably would.
Okay, so that's a 20.
Count as an ally at this point, but
that is 26.
Okay. So, Hal, you don't even think about it. You lunge for the water. You go to grab. The girls just like pull you back. Do you contest this, or are you going to sort of stop moving when they grab at you?
Man, I think he's gonna contest, and he's just gonna like try and shrug him off and be like, "No, my mom, she's in the water."
Oh,
no, Hal, she's not. This place plays for Exonia.
So, you know, I don't allow PvP. So for anyone who is watching, when we do, I don't think we've had stuff like this happen in this game. So I'll just explain how I house rule this. We don't do PvP. The person who, basically the characters get to narrate the story, how they see it playing out. If they choose to roll, they may call for a roll and they may roll themselves. But that is entirely up to the players. And if you want to say, no, I succeed, then you succeed. If you want to say, no, I fail, then you fail. Player's choice. This is how we at this table have decided to deal with that. So Hal, what do you do? The girls have tried to grab at you. You sort of are ignoring them. Are you going to brush through them? Do you listen to their pleas? What do you do?
No, he's tuned out as far as listening to pleas. He's gonna go to try and reach in. They are welcome to attempt to physically stop him, but
our combined strength does not add up to yours. But
no, God no.
I think it'd be funny to
could
try.
Trip Hal, but I'm just saying, like, he is going to try and just body his way through to go grab his mom and save her from drowning.
I guess Eva would try and trip, just like go for the legs, because that's the only way she's going to get you down. That's the only way she's going to beat you.
Hal would probably fall. He can't see, right? It's dark. So.
True.
Oh, poor.
Oh, buddy.
And I think the act of like falling face first in the muck would maybe snap him out of it. At least he would stop like seeing her in the water as he just saw mud.
Or maybe like you land like next to the water and see your own reflection.
Yes, something along those lines.
It would definitely break your line of sight for a second. Yes, Hal, when you look back at the water, your mother is gone.
I still think Hal scrabbles to the side of the water and starts splashing at it, trying to find her.
Oh, okay. Hal, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as a hand comes out of the water and tries to pull you in.
Oh, God.
Not terrible for Hal.
Yeah,
15's
15.
okay.
It's not bad.
Unfortunately, your being off balance doesn't help in this situation, and that hand comes out, just grabs a hold. You know how like grabs a hold of your wrist, like circus performers do when they're catching on the flying trapeze. That is what happens. This hand comes out, grabs you around the wrist, and yanks. Hal, you find yourself in the water. It is extremely disorienting. The water is murky. For those of you who are up on the banks, as soon as he goes under, you lose sight. It's covered with duckweed and lily pads. It's murky. It's gross. And Hal has just like gone in the drink. Let's just, for the sake of things, let's just roll. No, let's not. Tell me what happens. So I guess even Cora, you guys are on the shore. How do you guys react to this?
Fuck it. I'm jumping in after him.
Oh, fuck. Okay, then I'm jumping in after Cora. Like, shit.
No, I can teleport one other person out. Don't come with me.
I
can teleport one person.
You have not said that. I see you jump in the water. I'm like, shit, no, I'm not losing two of you.
Oh, God damn it.
Turnip. Hal all of a sudden has gone crazy. I got dragged into the water. And then the girls have also remained crazy. And have leapt into the water after him. Turnip, what do you do?
1 second.
Frantically reading character sheet. Water breathing on everybody.
Yeah, we should have already. We would have already had that, I think.
No.
You were doing it when you were on the ship, but you're.
Yeah, true.
You've been on the land
for
more
okay.
than one day, so.
Now I cast it. Assuming I can still see them within range. I'm not jumping in. I figured third people can. Oh, I can't.
No, so I had said when Hal goes in the water, it's very murky.
Okay.
There's duckweed and lily pads and things, and so I had said that you lose sight of him, so you would lost sight of the girls as well.
All right. Well, if it's like that, then I will not cast that spell, and instead I will cast this.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Maybe just at the water level. At water level,
okay,
so they could find their way. Cause I'm not jumping in there, man.
Smart.
No, why ever not? I wish I had some music to play for this, but I don't.
It's always good having one smart player at the table.
I teleport around. I don't mind jumping in because I can get us out.
As you guys are okay, so let's go back to Hal now. Hal, you are in this water. It is It is cold. It is murky. I can play this one here, and something has you and is dragging you down. You cannot at this point breathe. You can hold your breath for an amount of time equal to your constitution modifier for a amount of minutes equal to your con mod. This thing is just dragging you through the water. It has a firm grasp on your wrist. What would you like to do?
First things first, I'd like to take a look at the thing that's grabbing my wrist. What does it look like?
At this point, it no longer looks like your mother. It almost looks like a white, right, or a banshee, or something like that. Like it's long flowing robes, long flowing dark hair, very slender. It's female-ish, but sort of pretty gender neutral just in general. Very unearthly looking.
Okay, well, I'm going to start out by probably snapping out of the craziness I was experiencing and use the pebble necklace that I got from Ticket to cast water breathing on myself.
Smart.
Awesome. Good
play.
You cast water breathing on yourself, and you are no longer, all the gills sort of pop out. As has happened before, and you can breathe again normally. That makes it a heck of a lot easier to deal with this creature. The creature didn't open up for me here. The creature is going to claw at you. 24. As its hands scrabble at you, doing 4 points of slashing damage. It's like grabbing your arm and just like scraping its nails down your arm.
I suppose the smart thing to do would be try to break the grapple. As much as I want to just kill this thing, I think Hal would.
Did
break
you
the
use
grapple. Yeah, I think it's an
action
to use the pebble.
Yeah.
To use the pebble. Okay, so you could do that next round then.
Sure.
Cora and Eva, you guys are up next. You guys are in the water. All of a sudden, light has appeared. It's still very murky down here. You still can't see very far, but it's not as disorienting. You know which way is up now, at the very least.
Good, yeah.
And you can see a little bit further around in front of you.
Can we see the creature that's grabbing Hal? Sorry, yeah.
How far is Hal from us?
Oh, that's a good point. I think you would have jumped in fairly close to him. The creature is pulling him, but you guys were kind of obviously sort of moving in that direction as well. So yes, you can probably see Hal struggling with this creature. You can see it scraping at him. And also your gills pop up. Oh no, it's not. It wasn't water breathing.
We don't have it.
Never mind. You don't have gills.
Nope.
That's okay. So as long as Hal is close enough, I mean, I'll just do what I jumped down here to do, which would be the summon the duplicate and bonus action teleport next to him, and then grab his ass and dimension door out.
Okay. Yeah, you absolutely do that. Hal, do you try and fight that, or are you going with her?
Oh no, I'll go.
Okay.
Before she does this, can I make my attack? I'm going to attack the thing, and I can get myself out of here. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like at the same time, roughly. I will just I'll throw a blade at it to try and get its attention.
20 is a successful hit.
Okay, we're going to do 25 damage. Just this bolt of radiant energy.
Awesome. It knocks the creature back, probably releasing Hal's grip, or its grip on Hal, and that's when, Cora, you are able to grab Hal and zoop them out of there.
Yeah, and then with my bonus action, she turns around in the water and throws a blade back up into the light, and uses where's that feature? uses this.
Oh.
So we are going to roll a psionic dice. She is going to, 50 feet. So she's literally gonna, you can see. Oh, okay, you can see. Could I, put that somewhere near the surface?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, she'll just...
Or you can
she'll
swim
just,
up to the surface and then throw it up to
she'll
the
do
shore.
that. Yeah, she'll do that, yeah. She'll throw it onto the shore, and she, as the blade leaves her hand, it, she, almost like she gets sucked into it. And then the blade tumbles end over end, lands on the shore, and then just bursts back into her like she's come out of a Pokeball.
Oh, that's fun.
Ooh, thank you, Chris.
No problem. I just finally got around to linking my accounts.
Ooh.
I have to mark off my channel divinity. Hold on.
All right, so I think with that, you guys have freed yourselves from this this creature. The three of you are sitting on the banks of the water. The creature has disappeared far beneath the murky water there, and you guys are just sitting on the banks. The three of you are wet. It's very bright out, thanks to the daylight spell that Turnip has cast. Turnip, you're the only one who isn't soaking wet and miserable right now. What happens next?
Why is it so fucking bright out here all of a sudden? Also, yeah, you're okay, Hal.
I'm in the background, hands on hips, and just shaking my head.
Hal, are you okay?
I think Hal's quite mad at the moment. He's under the impression that the spirits in this godforsaken swamp have stolen his mother away.
Oh.
Oh,
Does
buddy.
he say anything? Or is he just upset?
I think at the moment he's just upset.
Oh.
I think he might even just fly into a rage and start the nearest tree. He just starts whacking with the sword.
Oh.
Oh.
Hal?
Sorry.
Just leave him to it for a minute.
I think the spirits here have captured my mother.
Oh.
No, Hal.
Hal,
no.
I think they're impersonating your mother. I don't think they have her.
But how would they know what she looks like?
I think they're going off of
your
our
mind.
heads.
Yeah.
I barely remember what my mother looks like.
I mean, I saw Rage Chaser earlier, and I've only seen it once. I think it's they're prying on our memories. I don't think that was your real mother, Hal.
Right. Well, put his sword away. Let's just keep moving, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wring out my shirt and try to shake off all the gross swamp water. It's all in my armor.
Do you guys take any time to dry off, light a bit of a fire?
We probably should.
Is it cold? Yeah.
We're late summer, so the nights are probably getting a bit cooler. But you're covered in gross swamp water. That would definitely cool you down fairly significantly. At the very least, you probably want to take some time to get changed.
I think is Hal so mad right now that he's not even thinking about that.
No. Okay. We'll just keep going. I'm going to. I don't know. No, this might be a bad idea. Never mind.
Eva is going to take some time to wring out her armor as best she can, because wet leather armor. No, thank you. No, thank you. Bye bye.
That's gonna smell like ass.
And squeak as she walks. No, thank you.
You're gonna squelch for a little while, I think, and leather armor doesn't really ring. Unfortunately, it's pretty stiff.
Yeah.
But you sort of shake it out as much as you can.
Yeah, she like takes it off and like just shakes it out, and
all right. It is a miserable rest of the night as you guys walk through the swamp. You're tired. Now you're wet. Everything is now chafing because it's all wet. It absolutely stinks. And you're not going to smell clean again until you have a bath and like wash off all of your armor. It's a little bit on the cold side. You're walking, so you're keeping warm-ish, but like your fingers and your toes are cold. It is a truly awful night. Turnip, you're probably the most comfortable of the party, not being neither wet nor smelly. But I don't imagine that they're great company, which
debating
doesn't
tackling
make this
him
walk any fun. But the sun finally starts to peek over the horizon. Turnip. You see a woman in the water. You recognize her from one of... I think I need to take you into secrets. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's pop into secrets real quick.
Redact my fucking notes.
Literally the worst. Oh, that's good. I
can't wait for the next time we run into spirits, because Hal is just going to have a field day on them.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. I guess we should establish it. If someone gets yoinked away and I go after them, let me do it. I can take someone back. I got 500 feet to yoink someone.
Yeah, I mean, if you say that to Eva, then she'll like stay back from now on. But in the moment, it was like, shit, Cora's fallen in. I am not letting her go on her own.
Did you guys not use like resources? I was probably just gonna use that pebble of water breathing and straight up kill the spirit down there, and then just come walking back out, like, no, it wasn't her.
Oh, I mean, my fear is that there's more than one. Like, there's gonna be a one down there.
There definitely is more than one.
But hey, well, if you want to forget the experience, I do have modified memory ready to go.
I don't know if he's ready for that. He's got a burning need for revenge now. He doesn't want to forget that.
Ooh, he goes oath of vengeance. Saucy.
Well, I was actually thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, if we keep not talking about our exploits, is that like oath breaking for Hal? Because he's an Oath of Glory paladin.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, we're saving up for the great glory later. This will all go. This will be one story, you know. I do intend to share our exploits once this is done.
Yeah, I just don't know if Hal's big on the whole delayed gratification thing.
This is a party of people who have really great self-control and don't need instant gratification. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
By, not jumping into the water immediately.
Hey, I'm a mobile motherfucker.
So am I. It basically cost me nothing to teleport out. Hello again.
Oh.
Well, this is interesting.
All right, is Turnip foaming at the mouth?
Now Turnip just kind of stops in his tracks for a moment and just curiously stares at the edge of the water.
Oh God, not you two.
His hammer's out. He's just kind of like lounging it on his shoulder. He's resting his arm. It's on his shoulder, and he's just like lounging an arm on it because it's pretty heavy. It's kind of like a little counterbalance.
Were you walking in front of the party or with the party? Whereabouts?
Honestly,
wherever's not downwind from our stinky asses.
Not gonna lie to you, I would be in front.
I'm gonna say Hal probably doesn't notice that you stopped and is gonna walk right into you.
No, there's no reaction. I mean, there's the physical, like, I sort of just turn and I'm just staring. And
Turnip?
I'm gonna roll a stealth check. Let's see how well I do. Not very well. Under my breath, I don't know how close you guys are, but Hal probably would because he walked right into me. I just say, "Who is she?"
Whoa.
Hal's head snaps to look in the direction. Is it his mom?
Hal, you don't see anything.
I take a deep.
Can you describe what you're seeing here, Turnip?
A few moments later, Turnip's I sort of look around. What's going on? Why we stop?
You were looking at something.
Yep, you were looking into water.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like all of us been looking into the water lately. I don't think that's very healthy.
You didn't sound like yourself for a moment.
What are you talking about?
You spoke in someone else's voice.
Okay. I've done that a couple of times.
I mean, yes, but you do it on purpose.
I sometimes think me and Tucker's got our lives switched around. Like, I should have been the actor. Because apparently I'm pretty good at, like, pretending to be other people.
I mean, I agree. You do have a career ahead of you, but this is not that.
I have no idea what you're talking about, man. I look around quite confused. Like, what are you guys looking at?
You better not be possessed.
I hope not. I mean, I do a lot of the wound patching up of the wounds in this party.
That's true. Don't be possessed by a ghost. That would be very off-putting.
Hell no. Let me tell you something. Listen, my grandmammy, anything unholy, she purged from the house. I think back in the old country, she used to call it that feng shui, something like that. It's like air water or some shit like that.
I don't know. As he's talking, I'm just gonna casually hit him with a little, because I do have this prepared.
Detect thoughts?
Protection from evil and good. No, I'm just gonna get into your head. I respect privacy a little bit. I will hit. Trust me, I've been dreaming about casting detect thoughts on Turnip, but I won't do that to you yet. But I will hit him with protection from evil and good.
And this is why you're kicked out of the ship.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that. I just think about it constantly.
Appreciate it. I want to be honest with y'all. As soon as we get out of here, the sooner the weird things stop.
Nothing happens when I do that.
I think Turnip, you don't see the image in the water any longer. But you're not sure if it's the spell or if the image just went away on its own.
I don't know. Well, let's get a move on before anybody else decides to take a plunge.
Yeah.
Hal's gonna start walking. He's got hands on either side of his face, acting like blinders on a horse. He's just gonna stare ahead as he walks.
Okay.
Cora has natural blinders. It's called ADHD. She looks somewhere different every 3 seconds.
All right. So at this point, you guys have been walking for 24 hours straight. It's morning. The sun is peeking up over the horizon, and hopefully the worst of this is finished. You've still got just under a day's worth of travel to Ghost here. No, sorry, you've got just over half a day's worth of travel to go here. And you continue walking, just ready to leave this place. You stop really quickly. Maybe you don't even stop for breakfast. I don't know. Do you just kind of eat as you walk, or do you take a moment and sit?
I think a break is a good idea.
Oh, I was going to say
even if it's a short one.
I don't want
Eat and walk.
Okay.
I vote for
Yeah,
eat and
yeah.
walk.
Yeah,
Hard
sure.
tack.
I don't
Let's
wanna
go.
Yep.
Right. Hardtack, clack, clack. You ever seen Tasting History?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you gotta dunk it, and you gotta let it like soak.
Yeah.
But do you want to go let it
Otherwise-
soak in that water? I don't really want to eat anything out of that water.
Oh, if you want, you can't bite into hardtack, otherwise you'll break your teeth
Watch
without
me.
soaking.
You can
it.
you can stick it in.
How would have to.
Hal's probably strong enough that he's probably like the one person who could actually eat hardtack.
Dennis
I'll
will be
hold my
very
Yeah,
ears
unhappy
and
with him.
coffee.
You stick your hardtack in your coffee mugs, fill them up with water, and let it soak for a while as you walk, and then sip and break off bits and eat. It is nourishing. That's about all you can say of it. You probably get a decent amount of protein from the mosquitoes that are everywhere.
Oh.
And can I do it on this one? Oh, this one doesn't have rain. I was gonna have rain happen. It does
Oh my God.
rain, but I can't give you the sound effect. The other swamp had the sound effect, but the one with the music doesn't.
Hal's already wet. He doesn't care.
It's just, adding insult to injury at this
It might
point.
wash some of the
It's
stink off of
miserable.
us.
Yeah.
If
Eva's,
somebody were to tell, if somebody were to tell Hal that there's like protein in mosquitoes, he probably would have been trying to like capture them in the mug, turn it into a protein
Oh
shake.
no.
Oh, Hal.
Upsetting.
Eva's gonna
I'm gonna
like
use...
hold her. Go on, sorry.
No, this is unimportant. Go ahead.
Eva's gonna like hold her her leather armor over her head as like a half like rain shade, half like washing it in the rain as she goes. It's probably not going to help a huge amount, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
I
some
feel
of
like
that
I would
slime-
hold my shield. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You feel like you would hold your shield over your head as well?
Yeah, I'm torn between holding my shield as like a little umbrella or just like letting the rain wash the swamp stink off, which I feel like is probably the better option.
Okay. Yeah, so you just you think about it, you kind of get your shield up over there, and then you realize I'm already wet, I'm already miserable. Maybe this will clean me up a bit. Eva, the swamp water sort of like runs down your arms as it washes off the armor a little bit. And it sort of like the rain drives it deeper into some of the cracks in the armor, some of the seams and things. And you walk for the morning. About 2 hours in, I need to take Eva into secrets. Sorry for all the secrets today, guys, but traumatic backstory stuff.
I've been chosen. Okay. Moving. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so this is the time you see Lorena. She isn't speaking to you. None of them have really spoken, but she's looking at you, and she mouths a word just like Hal's mother worded, sort of said, "Help." Lorena says, "Why?" And she holds a hand out towards you, and you can see a ring on her finger. And she's crying, tears are running down her cheeks, and she's just reaching for you. It's not aggressive. It's like, come back to me kind of reaching. And I will let you decide how you react to that.
Okay.
So let's go back to the group, and you can
sure.
let the group know what your reaction is.
Okay. Confirm.
Too happy doing that to everybody, for everybody.
Oh my God, that's abusive.
So at some point, I guess like late morning, this is Kirsty?
Yeah.
Eva like seems to spot something out of a corner of her eye. I don't know if you even notice it, but suddenly she's just like not with the group. You might even have been mid talking to her about something, and suddenly the other side of the conversation is dead. And you turn around and she's like knelt at the side of the road for all intents and purposes, like the pathway, staring into the water, tears streaming down her eyes, just staring.
Oh god, I'm gonna walk over
And
put my hand on her shoulder and just try to like make sure she doesn't jump in.
she's not making any move. Like, she doesn't seem to, like, her pose isn't like moving. Her pose is grief, like it's full grief. It's like she's just like paralyzed with grief, shall we say. And you hear her mutter under her breath, "No, Lore, you tried to kill me. I did what I had to do. I couldn't let you kill me." And like her breathing is like rapid, and like she's just completely transfixed.
Eva, she's not there.
Zero response.
I'm gonna look to Hal.
Hal kind of gives you a look like, what the hell do you want me to do? And he'll kind of trudge over and just sort of kneel down next to her and put an arm around her shoulder and be like, hey, remember the water lies. Let's keep going.
No, Lore, I couldn't. No. No, I can't go back to that life. I can't. I can't ever go back to that.
I was gonna like try and gently pull you away from it, and just be like, "Come on, let's get going. Let's up we go." And he's gonna try and like lift you up onto his shoulders.
She is, although like she makes no resistance. She literally is just like lifting a child at this point. Like there's barely any weight there. She doesn't do anything. Like her eyes just stay focused on the water.
And yeah, I mean, if you don't fight back, you're gonna get on Hal's shoulders, and he's just gonna start walking again.
Okay. So Hal, you pick up Eva and you carry her away. Eva, how long does it take for you to recover from that?
I think it takes only like a couple of steps down the road for her to snap out of staring at the water, but she's still very like withdrawn and quiet and like trying to process the trauma of what she's just seen.
Yeah.
For a while. Like that's not something you get over quickly.
I think it's probably a fairly quiet journey just in general at this point. Everyone's seen
Except for the squelching.
Except for the squelching. And Bunk reminded me of the fact that leeches exist.
No,
so that's probably something else that you're dealing with.
Thanks, Bunk.
I'll saving them for lunch.
Ban him from the channel.
Fuck you, Bunk.
Banned from the channel.
What I can do that I forgot I had last session in regards to mosquito repellent is that I can create an odor.
Oh, cool.
So if possible, if I can remember what mosquito what passes as bug repellent back in these days, burning specific
probably like
types of herbs
citronella type things. Yeah.
Remember the specific odor. Yeah.
Basil.
I'll cast it up front and because I'm up front, it'll fall downwind.
Awesome. Yeah, you use your prestidigitation to create some smoke, and it is absolutely gives you some relief from the bugs, which is a blessing as you continue this journey. And Turnip has proved once again that he's incredibly useful in these nature situations.
He is the competent party member. Well done.
He sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah. After maybe like an hour of quiet, on like from your shoulders, you hear kind of a quiet sobbing from Eva, and she kind of whispers to you, "I saw her, Hal. I never wanted to, but I saw her."
Hal is still focused on his own thing, so he probably says something stupid. He goes, "My mom," and looks up at you.
Oh.
No. Oh, honey. Oh, baby. No. Lorena.
Oh. Yeah. Well, do you want to talk about it, or do you want to sit with it for now?
I don't know what I can say. Fuck.
Judging by your reaction to it, it wasn't a happy memory.
No. No, these things seem to latch on to guilt, and I have a lot of that.
I mean,
Told me
why do you feel guilty about that?
because it's fucking complicated, but I was hers to do with as she chose, and she chose for me to die. And I know that sounds really fucking twisted.
Why should you feel guilty about the outcome then?
Because I lived and she didn't.
She made that decision. Ava. She chose to do what she did, and you defended yourself.
Yeah.
You feel guilty over that.
I don't know why I feel guilty about that. I don't feel guilty about surviving anything else. But
well, you had a long and complicated history with her.
Do you think she had any right to consider you hers?
I mean, she literally saved my life out of the gutter. I would probably have not survived another couple of weeks on that street.
Right, but then she spent the rest of your time together abusing you.
In hindsight, yes, but it's easier to see that from this side than it was then.
Well, of course, but obviously easier said than done. But
I was gonna kind of pat your thigh and just go, I don't think this is something you need to feel guilt over anymore. They made their choice. They could have just dropped the weapon and walked away. You did what had to be done.
Yeah, maybe. It doesn't feel like that though.
No, I know it doesn't, but hopefully it will in time.
Gods, I hope. And then yeah, she goes quiet for like the rest of the time.
Okay, nicely done. Everyone, please take a point of inspiration if you don't have it already for some lovely RP.
Well, humans get it every morning, so.
Yes, they do.
Get out of here.
What's a human?
I mean,
I've never heard of them.
Me too.
You're a human, dumbass.
Yep.
Sure, bud.
Speaking of which, where's the exhaustion? I don't remember where the exhaustion tab is for this.
You have to turn on the tracking on the right on the options menu.
Setting. I'll go find it.
Exhaustion tracking is here somewhere.
I see it.
Yeah.
Except it's not the same. Exhaustion isn't the same in 5e24 anymore. It's just a flat -2.
No, it's just while we're walking, I'm just gonna use my magical spice grinder. Can I grab lavender with that shit? I'm just gonna crush it and rub it all over me so I don't stink like ass.
Sure. Now you smell like ass and
it's
lavender.
also a mosquito repellent. Yeah. Just a bunch of lavender. I'm just gonna get it in my armor. Try not to stink.
One of those people that just covers up their smell with perfume, so it's bad smell plus perfume.
Oh god, yeah. Well, lavender's also a mosquito repellent, so we're a double whammy in here.
Double whammy, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, come out of the swamp, intact, somewhat. You have made it through the Mare of Dead Men, and you are no longer in this horrible place. It will probably give you a chance to walk for a little bit more of the day just to get away from it, and then having not slept, I imagine you guys take at least a short rest. Do what you can to get yourselves cleaned up, and continue on your journey.
I'm going to use the alchemy jug to just make more plenty of water that we can use to like wash everything clean.
Stop using it. You could give me something
Sure.
else with that. Stop wasting it for water.
No.
Especially after the day I've had.
After
I
the day
mean-
we've all had. Everyone just get drunk and forget about their problems.
Al doesn't
the
know the
healthy
first thing
unless you
about
wanna-
cleaning anything, but if he did, he would have been like, make it vinegar.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, okay. I'll make vinegar.
Yes.
Yeah, is there a nearby like stream or some shit?
Sure. Yeah, there's a nearby stream, and you can use that
I'm just
water
gonna go
mixed with
fully
vinegar.
submerge myself and lay under the water for like a minute and just let everything wash away.
Yeah. You, as I said, you get yourselves cleaned up. You get a bit of a short rest. You can continue on that afternoon, and that night you actually get to sleep. I would imagine that you probably have a lot, or some of you have some really bad dreams. But you do get to go ahead and take a long rest, so you can mark that on your character sheets. Your exhaustion will go away.
Okay.
Oh.
I think
Sweet.
Eva probably will be like. Eva will certainly have a nightmare that night. Probably be
You have the solution in your alchemy jug, but no, you want to drink water.
You wanted vinegar to clean shit. That's what we did.
Ugh. I can
make-
conjure vinegar. This is abusive, you know, keeping me cut off.
You need a break from it.
I've had one 2 days.
But yeah, in serious, like Eva will probably have a nightmare of the night that she last saw Lorena. Probably like wakes up with a scream, and then kind of looks kind of very sheepish and like moves herself away and kind of gets her breathing back under control.
Okay.
Who was on
yeah,
watch when you woke up? That's the real question.
Oh, that's good. That's a good question.
To roll for it.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to roll, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're the
you
one
roll.
sleeping. You might as well roll.
I roll a d3? That would be Cora.
Saucy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wake up and scream, and I feel like I jump out of my fucking skin. Can't sleep. Oh, I suppose you could. That's the problem.
Yeah, I could sleep. That was the problem, definitely. I haven't dreamt about that in fucking ages. I thought it was behind me.
No. Well, the past doesn't like to always remain the past, but it's there
No.
still. Do you want to talk about it? I don't know. If
I
that's all-
mean, yeah, we could. I don't really know what to say.
well, I mean, this is not in my usual realm of experience, but like we said earlier, you have no reason to feel guilty over what you did. And also, I mean, listen, even if she hadn't done what she did to you specifically, she was a terrible person.
Yeah,
You did the world a favor by ridding it of her, to be honest. And I feel bad saying that. I'm the anti-murder one. Here we are.
It's kind of ironic, me being the murdery one and me feeling remorse, and you saying, yeah, you did the right thing.
What is this journey doing to us?
Yeah, Problem is, I
No, I
worship
mean,
the
it makes
fucking
sense
ground
that
she
you
walked on.
Well, of course you did. She groomed you to.
Yeah. Our programming is going to be difficult to break, I guess.
I mean, yes, but you'll do it. You are doing it. She won't have
I really
power over
fucking
you
hope so.
forever. It just,
Mm.
takes time to untangle. Do I know? I think you would have mentioned ages ago when we first talked about this, how long ago this happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. It would have been about 6 years ago.
Okay.
Somewhere in like 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh my god, wait, how old is Eva now?
26.
Oh my god, so you were a child.
Mm. Yep.
Okay. Gross. Ugh.
I mean, she wasn't that much
Oh,
older,
all
so.
right.
But yeah.
Oh, I thought she was like a grown-ass woman.
No, she wasn't that much older. She was like maybe 2 years older.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like an older woman and you were like a teenager. Okay. Never mind. Anyway,
all right. So you have, as we've discussed, sort of an uncomfortable night's sleep. But when you all awaken in the morning, you feel a lot better for the rest. These things are probably still weighing on you, but you can look at them with a more objective mind at this point. And you continue traveling. You only walk for a couple of hours before you hit the small village of Lylon, the small mining community on the coast. And I think that this is a good point for us to take our break.
Okay.
So why don't we break here and we will pick up with you guys entering the village and progressing from there.
Sure.
Okay, there's one thing I wanted to do just before we hit the village, but we come back. It's just a little thing.
Sure. Do you want to break now, or do you want to?
It doesn't matter.
Or do you want to do your thing
I was just gonna speed dial God and ask if you know about some dangers ahead.
Oh, interesting. Let's do that when we get back.
Yeah, give you a minute.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. See you guys in 10.
All right. See you in a minute. survive.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So we have just arrived at the sort of small mining village of Lylon, as the locals call it. Lylon is, as you can see, it is a walled community, and it's of a decent size for this particular time period. It is a pleasant, bustling town. Ow. And sorry, I have a cut on my finger and anyway, sorry. It's fine. It's a bit of a bustling town, and today it is exceptionally bustling, or at least more so than usual, because you see that there are a bunch of gnomes here as well. The gnomes have come from a nearby village. They come once a month to trade and interact with the people of this town. And so there are more people here than usual. Because of this monthly gnomish interaction, lots of things in this village are sized for gnomes as well as for people of a larger size. So there are sort of like doors inside of doors, so that there's 2 door handles so that gnomes can easily enter and exit buildings, or at least public-facing buildings. When you go inside any of the buildings, you'll see chairs of different sizes depending on, like in the local tavern and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how much to tell you of note is in the village. There is, it's one of these villages that you've probably heard of, but probably, I mean, most of you have never left Waterdeep before, with the exception of Turnip. So
Cora
certainly
had,
have
but
never visited.
the rest
Yeah,
of
I'm
us
not
Sorry,
from
Cora
Waterdeep.
had as well. Lila's not really the town that most people have a reason to go to. So unless you've traveled this way up the trade coast, traveled this way up the tradeway, that's a weird sentence, you might have passed through it, maybe stopped here for the night, but it's not like a bustling tourist destination or anything like that. Now, Cora, you had talked about before actually entering the village, did you want to do that in the village or outside of the village?
Outside of the
Your
village.
spell. Okay, so
Yeah, I
before
didn't want to
you
be
enter... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I will just well, I'll tell the party. So we don't know what we're in for. We don't know what's there. I might ask. I'm thinking about just, asking a few questions of Timora and seeing what she can provide. If there are Thaens in the city, etc., etc.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to get that kind of information.
Okay. Is there anything else that we should be asking about? That was just my one, is if there are Thaens in there.
I mean, like, what kind of things maybe we're going to encounter along the way to our objective?
All right, it's a yes or no question. I'm not that privy to the gods. I just have a sort of direct line.
I thought you were her favorite princess.
Well, I am, but you see, she's a very busy woman.
Right, I see.
Maybe broaden the scope and say, are there Thaens or Thaen sympathizers?
Yeah.
True, yeah. I get
least,
3 questions I think the spell can handle before it fizzles out.
Should we invest in silver?
For undead.
I was just thinking as like an investment idea. Like, what's the market's going to do? Is it going to go up or down?
Stock trade.
Are pogs worth collecting?
For spiritual reasons, I think, yes.
But in reality, no. I think the Thaen and Thaen sympathizers is the only thing I could come up with.
Maybe, like, will we encounter more trouble between this town and the next one up the road?
I feel like that's a bit vague, right? So she's
Yeah,
not
I know.
necessarily omniscient. Also, we could, if anyone decides to do something stupid.
True. I don't know what else
but
to
I'm
ask,
thinking
I'm
more
afraid.
concrete, like, are there Thayans in the city? Is there
Yeah.
anyone working for the, is there anyone trying to get stone within the city?
Okay.
I don't know. There's a third question. Hey, Tamora, how you doing?
How are you? No one asks how are you.
You could ask about the wandering gull, find out whether it's still being plagued by that aboleth.
Oh shit! I meant to contact them last night and ask, and then I forgot because everyone was freaking out because shit was awful. Remind me tonight, and I'll just ask. Well, I guess I could. Yeah, I'll just ask.
Yeah, might as well ask that.
Yeah, I don't think the captain would appreciate hearing me in his head after all that was said. So
Probably not.
it's fine. I'm not. Okay. So I have a question because in 2024, commune is tagged as a ritual spell, but I don't see anything about ritual casting for clerics. But this is only a cleric spell, so I don't understand.
Yeah, clerics do get ritual casting. They can only, as part of their spell casting, they just have to have it prepared before they can ritually cast it.
Okay, and I would have, yes, I have it prepared as I would have in the morning because I knew I was going to cast it today. Oh, I did already have it picked up. Okay, good. So yeah, I will just go off to like the side of the road or whatever and start casting commune, which I'll pop in the chat just so we have it there.
Cool, thank you.
So it takes a minute to set up, but
what kind of setup do you do? What does it look like?
I feel like there's some kind of like just lit in a circle that I will sit in the middle of. There's some lit incense, and then I'll take out a little vial of holy water and kind of like pour it into my hands and then rub it onto my eyes, and I will talk to God.
Okay. So I can give you a one-word or very short answer.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally the question should be answered with yes or no, but if they're vague, I can expand a little bit. So what is your first question?
Are there Thayans in the city ahead? Or yes.
Yes.
Well, that's not great. Are there non-Thayans working with them?
Oh. Yes, but they don't know it.
And then just, is the crew of the Wandering Gull still being followed by the aboleth?
Yes.
I feel like there's this crazy ritual, then everyone just hears at the end.
Hal just figures that's how every prayer ends, because every time you commune with the god, that seems to be what you say, so...
I think this is my first time casting commune, actually.
It's Cora's version of Amen.
Yeah.
Fuck.
God bless. Fuck. Shit on all accounts.
What's happening?
Well, and I'm gonna open my eyes and just like, oh god, it's bright. There are Thayans up ahead. There are non-Thayans working with them, but they don't know it, so I think they're just sort of being used, or like they don't know that they're working with the Thayans. Anyway, whatever. And us leaving the Wandering Gull did not free them of the aboleth.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Well, there's not really anything we can do about any of those situations, so I think it's best to not dwell on it. I think we go back to the original plan. Although, slight modification perhaps. Cora and Turnip go into town. Eva helps me skirt around town, and we'll meet up on the other side on the road.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, sure. Is there anything specific we need from town?
Before you guys get too involved in your planning, could I please have a history check from everyone? I just want to see what you know about the town, because it may affect how you choose to proceed.
Ooh.
Even as nothing, that kind of makes sense. Turnip never doesn't know.
I shouldn't have guidance, but
13 for Cora and 14 for Hal.
It's been a fighter from here. That's the only reason I know anything about this bumpkin town.
When you're familiar with the city, gotta be a fighter.
Hal, you do know something about this town. Probably because I would imagine that as you want to gain glory, you probably would have learned a little bit about legendary creatures that exist all over the realms. You know, just really famous ones that maybe you would know about, so that one day you could fight either alongside them or against them. And you actually know that there is a gold dragon by the name of Dusk. I will put that in chat for you. Who is the guardian of the gnomes that are currently visiting from town. This gold dragon is a pretty unique character. And guards over the gnomes, and when they come to visit, Dusk comes with them to make sure that they are safe. So you know that there is a high likelihood that there is a gold dragon here somewhere.
I'm conflicted because on the one hand, Hal likes gnomes, as evidenced by his closest friend. What type of gnome typically comes here?
The gnomes are sorry, I'm just looking. They live in a valley nearby from a little village on the western side of the Sword Mountains. So they're not like dark gnomes or dusk gnomes or whatever they're called. They're sort of surface gnomes.
Okay. Yeah, no, Hal's conflicted because on the one hand, he likes gnomes. On the other, he's not a big fan of dragons, considering our last interaction with them. I think Hal will share the information. Like, oh, right, this is the town that always has the gnomes coming to visit to do trade, and those gnomes are protected by a gold dragon. So, maybe we just bypass this town entirely because those dragons, they're pretty sneaky and they'll see through any disguises.
I mean, true, but aren't gold dragons usually pretty good?
I mean, that's what everybody said about silver dragons too, and fuck that guy.
I mean, he wasn't awful to us. He was just sort of rude.
He froze me in place.
I mean, I've done that to people too. It's not that bad.
I mean, you were rude to him, pal. I'm sorry, but you were.
He was rude to you first. I was standing up for you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been called worse, and it's not untrue. I do appreciate it though, but I actually feel a little bit more secure because if the Thayans fucking try something and endanger the gnomes, then maybe this dragon will.
But what if the Thayans weren't we warned that the Thayans are controlling people who aren't Thayans? What if they're controlling the gold dragon?
Well, then we're going to take a nice trip to some other plane and not deal with this. I'm joking. Don't give me that look. I don't know. We need supplies. We're running low, probably. I need supplies.
At the very least,
actually.
at the very least, I need some new boots. And Hal just holds up like the ones that have basically fallen apart since the swamp.
Yeah, we need. I mean, are we gonna find Hal-sized boots here? What are you? A size? I don't know. Fuck
16, if you can find it.
Right.
I mean, you could probably just take these, get them resold. I guess there's probably a cobbler in town.
Yeah, we need new boots. I need to supply up because Eva doesn't like sharing.
Look, I will make wine this evening, provided I don't need this for anything else.
No, you shattered my trust. I'll never recover.
I'm sorry.
I don't believe you. Yeah, I don't know. I think we
Hal's
should
just
just
gonna
pop
lean
in.
into Eva at that point, be like, "Don't worry, I still trust you." And she kind of like
Aw.
flashes a look at Cora and Turnip.
Oh, Hal, what a good egg.
Oh.
Is there anything else we're going to need for going up ahead?
I think the terrain's pretty standard going up ahead. I think we should be okay. I guess just the usual supplies. Ow.
Okay, so who's going into the village then? It's going to be Turnip and Cora?
Yeah.
Okay, and Hal
I think
and
this
Eva,
duo feels the most like babysitting.
All right. So Eva and Hal, you guys stay behind. How far away from the village do you stay? Do you are you just outside the village walls? Do you go to one of the neighboring farms and knock on the door and see if they'll provide a lunch? Or do you kind of head off into the forest and hide somewhere?
I think
Figure
we
this
want to.
conversation all sort of happened with it on like the horizon, and I think Hal's plan is like we're gonna keep it on the horizon as we sort of like work our way around it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you guys will basically walk around it and get to the other side of the road and meet them on the other side?
Yeah.
I think that's Hal's idea. He stands out too much to be able to walk through town without drawing attention, especially in a town
Even
full
with
of gnomes.
the disguise hat, you can only, I think, shrink by a foot. That would still put you at almost 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still a very distinctive looking person. All right.
How
so
will say to Cora and Turnip before they leave, like, if for whatever reason you do run into the gold dragon, just try to feel out what's going on in town. You know, maybe get a sense of what's happening, and if we have to intervene, let us know, I guess, and we'll come deal with it.
All right. We'll be careful. And if you need anything, I don't know, you should be fine out here, but if something happens, give us a shout.
Can do, yep.
All right. Have fun.
All right, so we're going to start with the two heading through the village. So Turnip and Cora, you guys enter into this little village. As I described before, it's fairly bustling. There's a bunch of gnomes here. Places of note, there is this big tower at the very center that seems to be a fairly important structure. You notice that there are a decent amount of guards here. They seem to be barracked. Their barracks are at this tower. And you recognize that they are wearing the uniform of the Neverwinter Guard. Other places of interest here in town, there is actually, you would find this quite interesting, Cora. There is a small shrine to Tymora over in
Oh, hell
this
yeah.
area. There's also a shrine to Lathander. There is a little sort of magic shop. It calls itself a peculiarities shop. Over here, which sells a mixture of magical items and potions and scrolls. There's also
Ooh.
obviously a wood store. There's a smithy, a cobbler. You know, all the like leather worker, all the things that you need just for general supplies as well. And down here is the barge yard. And sorry, down here where you can see all these big buildings. These are big sort of like warehouse type buildings where stuff for the mine is brought. They're put onto these really big flat barges that then sail out across the mud flats towards the bigger ships that wait to get to pick up the supplies and then go off to different parts of the coast. As the bigger ships cannot make it to the shore here because the waters are so shallow and it's a problem. What else? There's also a small fishery, which would be this area over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, those are your places. So where do you guys head to first? Is there anything in particular you want to do while you're in town?
Well, we need to get Hal's shoes fixed or new shoes. Do I have his smelly ass shoes with me right now?
Oh yeah, you've got his boots.
Oh,
Let's get him a new pair. Better off than that instead.
well, it's just that they don't have his size because he's a fucking giant.
Well, they're not gonna.
Anyway, we need to go there. I want to stop by the Shrine to Tymora. And then probably the magic shop, just maybe to like see if they have healing potions or whatever. And then just general supplies. And if anything else is interesting as we're going through.
Okay.
I don't know.
First off,
I don't
Sorry,
know
go
about. I don't know too much about interesting. Let's just get out of here as soon as we can.
And this is why the two of us go together, because I would look at everything, and you don't look at anything. So balance.
No, I would, except fate of the world and all that.
Yeah, so it's good to keep an eye out on everything to see what's around us. So we know
No, not really. We got a quest. We have a destination we got to go to. Post haste. Well, can't really do too much shopping.
It's for supplies. Anyway, we won't linger too long. All right. I'm still popping by the Shrine to Tymora. Do I have anything I can
yeah,
leave
so
on
that's you transfer. Okay, what are you looking like today?
Just an old man. Silver hair,
man.
beardless, no facial hair, nothing, just wild silver hair.
I will also disguise self. And
Cool.
I
What are you
will
looking like?
look like Turnip, this old man's like granddaughter or something. Like we're related.
Okay. Cool. The Shrine to Tymora is probably the closest thing as you step into town, as it's just over here. So when you get there, you see that it's just a small little shrine. There's not a dedicated cleric who lives here, but you see that it is well maintained. It looks like the people here who worship Tymora are, they maintain it, they care for it. It's in beautiful condition. You see offerings. There's probably a few people coming around tossing a coin or two onto the shrine. Is there anything in particular you want to do at the shrine, Cora, or is it just like a paying your respects kind of thing?
Yeah, I'll just pay my respects. I'm trying to see if there's anything stupid that I can leave that I've recently stolen. I don't know what I have that's funny to leave here.
Okay, well, you can think about it.
But yeah, I'll leave either something funny or some coin or whatever, and then
or some coin, a little gift for Tymora. Excellent.
Yeah, just like, thank you for protecting us this whole journey. Please keep it up.
Cora, when you actually step into the vicinity of the shrine, you do recognize that this is hallowed ground. You kind of come to this sort of like, it feels, I don't know if peaceful is quite the right word with Timora, but it feels comforting. It feels like you're where you belong, and it is quite a pleasant experience. There's some little wind chimes that are hung up around the outside of it, and the way that they tinkle, it just sounds like someone kind of like laughing in the distance. And it's a neat. Please keep it up, fuck. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
After the visit to Timora's shrine, the next place that you go is to.
Sorry, I know what I will
because
leave because it's stupid. I
What
will
will you
leave some coin, and then I will use the hat of vermin. And conjure just what's the most I can do, a bat, a frog, or a rat? What's gonna cause the most mayhem? Probably a rat or a bat. Either way, one of those. I will put some coin and just a conjured vermin and leave it on the shrine.
Okay. Which one?
I'll put a rat because no, a bat. It's weirder.
Okay. There's bat that goes onto the shrine. This conjured vermin, is it able to like fly around and create havoc?
Yeah, here, let me pop the wording of the thing in. It I think uses all of its action to just to get away from me. It's not under my control. It just does a thing.
Awesome. You put the bat on the shrine, and immediately it flies up and then starts like dive bombing people, just like circling around them in a panic. There's a little bit of like yelling and screaming. Those wind chimes start to tinkle as though your god is laughing. She may or may not be pleased. Probably is. And can I get perception checks, please, from Turnip and Cora?
Yes. Can I guide myself or no? No, not yet.
No, this is just a.
I'm clearly distracted by the bat.
You're distracted by the bat, yes. Turnip, you notice as you guys are heading to the cobbler that you decide that the first thing you're going to do is go to the cobbler because that's probably going to take the longest. You can go do your other errands and come back and pick up the boots. You notice that there is someone watching you. He is a human male. He looks to be probably in his 40s. Quite nicely dressed, but not so nice that he stands out. But definitely of upper merchant class, probably. And he seems to be. You've attracted his attention. He sort of appeared when everyone else was like screaming and yelling about the bat at the shrine, and now sort of like is just kind of wandering behind you guys as you head towards the cobbler. It doesn't seem to be super overt, but you notice that he is definitely still behind you when you get to the cobblers.
I will quietly point that out to Cora and say, "Look, do you see what you get us into all the goddamn time?"
No idea what you're talking about. The old guy following us. I don't. Do you think he's staying? This is in your head.
I'm whispering. I don't care what he is. In fact, you pulled another goddamn stunt inside that stupid temple, and now we're being followed.
Right, well, might have followed us anyway.
You can't know that.
Exactly, you can't know that. So there's no point in getting all. Puffy.
No, there is a goddamn point because all the goddamn time you draw attention to us, man. Stop. It's like you want to die.
I do not want to die.
Then stop doing that shit, man.
It's called living a little.
You can live when we're finished with all this, man.
Well,
Golly.
I have nothing to say. He's right, but I refuse to concede. So
Now we gotta go. Now we gotta go get shoes for a Bigfoot over there. For the Sasquatch.
yeah, if they make them in his size, Christ. Surprised he's not a great swimmer with those.
All right, tighten up. Tighten up. Get back into character. I'm hunched over again.
You head inside the cobbler's and you bring out the boots. He doesn't have any in this size, but he says that he can repair the ones that you have given him. He'll clean them up and repair them. So you leave them with him and you head out to do some more chores. We are going to switch to the people on the outside of the village, and then we're going to come back to the two of you. So Eva and Hal, you guys are making your way around the side of the village. I assume sort of through that forested area, and then meeting up with them on the road on the other side.
Yeah.
Hal, you are shoeless. Do you have a spare pair? Like, are you just walking in your bare feet?
He's just hobbiting it up over here. He's just barefoot, trudging through the muck and the bugs and all the horrid things here.
All right. It's actually not so bad here. It's quite muddy over on the mud flats, but the forested side is a little bit protected from the waters, and so it's at least dry. It's not super pleasant to walk on with your bare feet. There's rocks and there's sticks and there's things, so you're a little bit slower than you would normally be, but it's not terrible.
Eva is trying to scout like a safe route for his feet, like trying to trying to like put together a route that won't give him too much awful stuff to walk through.
Okay, yeah.
As we go.
So you help him kind of navigate some better spots. There are some areas around here that are cleared that are being used as fields, or even a couple of places where like small orchards and that kind of thing, just on the outside of town. Little farming houses dotted around. It is mostly a mining village, but obviously there would be a little bit of farming here too. The farming's not great, the soil's not great, but a couple of animals, fruits and veg, that type of thing.
Just cut to us bumping into a couple of halflings carrying a bunch of stolen carrots.
Yeah, actually, I was going to have you bump into someone. Maybe we'll make it a couple of halflings.
Jeez.
I think in this area it would actually be more likely gnomes. And you do run into two gnomes that are, they've both got backpacks on that seem to be full of A, supplies, and B, items for trade. And they're kind of laughing and talking as they're clearly headed towards the town. And they see the two of you, and one of them just stops and like just looks at you, Hal, and just like keeps looking up and up and up and up, and just says like, "Whoa, look at that guy," and like points at you. And the other one like turns and is like, "Whoa, he's huge."
In Gnomish, I'm just gonna say to them, "You wouldn't happen to have shoes for sale, would you?"
They both, like, you could knock them over with a feather when you start speaking Gnomish. In fact, the first thing that comes out of the one guy's mouth in Gnomish is, "Holy shit, he speaks Gnomish!" And the other one goes, "Dude, don't be rude. Sorry, hello. No, we're not selling shoes, and honestly, we wouldn't have anything your size. You're really tall."
Yeah, I mean, I do get that a fair amount, if I'm being honest. What are you guys trading in?
We've got just some gemstones from the local our mine that we bring in to trade into town. Bring into town to trade. I'm Cal. This is my buddy Al.
I'm Hal. It's great to meet you.
Oh God!
They're both like, what? No.
He's going to shake
pattern.
hands with both of them.
Yeah, they shake your hand. They're like, both of them are just like, that whole like, oh my God, his hand is so big kind of like thing.
Like, surely you have to use like your thumb and forefinger to shake hands with them.
You would think, but I think Hal just basically grabs like their whole forearm with his hand.
Even watches this with bemusement.
They say, sorry, what's your name? I'm Cal. This is Al.
I'm Eva. Sorry to break the pattern.
You ruined it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I could have come up with a fake name, but I was too amused at watching Hal shake you specifically.
Isn't he big? He's so big.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy. Whatever.
That's what happens when you eat your vitamins.
Tell ya, humans, crazy.
I mean,
are you not human?
He's not really human, afraid. Is that right?
That explains it. Are you like part giant?
I mean, in a way, I suppose it would have been funnier if we did just say I was a human, but
oh yeah,
no,
we should really go with that. Yeah,
I am part Goliath, or mostly Goliath. I'm 100% Goliath.
Oh, cool! I've never met a Goliath before. We don't see them a lot, and mostly they're kept out of our village. Everything is kept out of our village.
Oh well, that's no fun.
Oh, it's for protection. It's not bad, but
oh, you're protecting the Goliaths from yourselves. I see how it is.
Yeah.
My closest friend's a gnome, and Hal's gonna launch into a story about Dimble, and he's gonna keep rambling on until either they get bored or Eva's like, "We need to go."
Yeah, they wouldn't take very long for Eva to be like, "Let's move." Yeah.
Like, the gnomes are like full invested in your story. They want to hear all about Dimble. They're sharing little anecdotes of their own. Eva, you try to break up this conversation, but gnomes, when they get a chatting, it's impossible.
You can bring them with us if you like, but we need to go.
Give me a persuasion roll, Eva.
Oh God. Okay. Persuasion. Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah, they say like, yeah, we'll walk with you as you travel. And they start walking, and they tell you, in addition to just telling you little stories about their little village. So the village that they are from is called, sorry, I'm just bringing it here, Ilrethrumble. And it is a decent-sized village. It was completely destroyed at one point, and then the gnomes managed to kind of claw their way back, and then they gained the protection of this golden dragon called Dusk. And every time they talk about him with great reverence, but also great fondness. He is their protector, but they seem to really love him. And they talk about how great he is, and and it's not that they're bigging him up or anything. It's just that in their stories you just hear, oh yeah, and then this happened, and and you really get the sense that Dusk is very much involved in their daily lives. He always seems to be around. There's a dispute happening, and he's there listening to it, and if it starts to come to blows, he'll step in and help sort it out, but he just always seems to be around.
Why Why is he so involved in your lives? Like, what brought that to be? Why is he? Because, like, surely he's a dragon, and you're, no offense, but small. And I realize that doesn't mean much coming from me, but
Hold on. I think we're glossing over the most important part of the story. What managed to destroy a gnomish village? You people are industrious.
They say it was destroyed a long time ago, and it was a whole host of things. It was um, our people were a little bit on the aggressive side. Mostly, monsters and rival gnomish groups and that kind of thing. And the story goes that Parandusk, well, he protected Neverwinter for a long time, and enjoyed being the guardian of a community, but didn't want to serve Neverwinter anymore. And so he saw us. He saw how hard we worked. He saw what we were doing, and he spoke to our elders, and we have an agreement that he will protect us, and in return he is allowed to stay safe within our valley.
and that's all he gets out of it. It's just safe harbor in your valley.
Yeah. And our company.
Interesting.
He's very, very old.
Hmm.
Very, very old. I think lonely.
Oh.
Like in Eva's head, she just gets a message saying, "I don't like it. Dragon's
No.
stealing from him. I'm sure of it."
It like. Hmm. Hmm.
And with that, we're going to switch back over to the crew that is inside the village. So Turnip and Cora, at this point, you guys are just exiting the cobblers. You have just given them Hell's boots, and this man is still watching you as you come out of the cobblers. He's not being overt about it, but nor is he really seeming to try and hide it. He's just sort of like standing there, leaning against a fence as you guys come out, and as you start to walk to your next destination, he just starts to follow along behind you. Decent distance, but very clearly at this point, kind of following you and keeping an eye.
I'm going to. Sorry, I'm trying to type notes and talk. I am
No worries.
just going to look behind and peek at him, and then be as nosy as I want. And I will cast. I will use my daily cast of detect thoughts and just try to get into his head.
Cool. It doesn't work. Actually, I changed my mind. You sense. Oh, I love this. You cast detect thoughts, and there is mild annoyance, slightly more amusement, and the brain is so foreign and old that it's like getting a slap in the face.
I feel like she recoils a little bit. And I'm gonna say in Turnip's head, I wonder if that's the dragon.
Does it matter? I turn and look at her. Does it matter?
I mean, yes, I'd much rather have a dragon following us than a thing, and I'm not worried about the dragon.
All right, then. We should keep going.
Gods, you're no fun.
We're supposed to be not. We're supposed to be subtle right now.
I don't know how to be.
It's a perfect time to learn.
Listen, I'm just saying we don't have to worry, possibly, because that might be a dragon and not a thing, so it's fine.
All right, then. Do you want to go talk to him? You want to go say hi?
Ooh.
Actually,
Yeah.
banish that thought. No, we ain't gonna say hi.
Well, then why did you ask me if I wanted to? Because now I do. I wasn't going to, and then you put it in my head.
I was being sarcastic because I know you are a child and you can't resist the urge.
Well, then you put the urge in my mind.
Just keep moving. Just keep moving, please.
Only because you said please.
We got shit to do.
Oh, you swore.
At this point, I really don't care. I say shit all the goddamn time.
I can. I will just I will turn and like look at the old guy and just like acknowledge that we've seen him, and I'll give him like a little nod and just keep going.
He gives you a little nod back. And I think he stops following you.
See?
He stops walking, and you guys walk on your way. Where are you headed next?
Whatever's
Magic shop or
whatever's on the actual checklist. We're not gonna go perusing.
well, we healing potions and all that shit.
And then we go there.
I'm lying to get him to go peruse.
The alchemists or the alchemists, whichever might stock healing potions.
So there's a like a what's it called? Curiosities, peculiarities shop that would be a place in town. Yeah, exactly. So it sells magic items as well as potions and scrolls. It's kind of a catch-all shop. There's also a general store, but that probably wouldn't have the potions. And I will roll up some items. I'll roll up 25 random items. This will be a mixture of potions, scrolls, and magical items. And I will set to that. There are a surprising amount of decent magical items in this store as you walk in. The shop owner is a gnomish woman, and she's one of these people with like glasses halfway down her nose. She looks a little bit like a librarian. She's got gray hair tied into a bun. And the place has that same kind of hush over it that like a library has. There's a tiny bell that kind of like tinkles ever so slightly when you walk in. But you get the idea that like people who walk in here and are in here, they whisper. It's one of those kind of places. Everything is, it's quite a full shop, but everything is very neatly displayed. Prices are clearly written out in a beautiful hand. Everything, it's very pristine kind of place. And the lady looks at you as you walk in, and she says, "Welcome, please come on in. If you have any questions or would like to try any of the items, please do let me know. And everything is protected by magical security, so if you have sticky fingers, we'll catch you."
I look at Turnip like he's done with sticky fingers, and I give him like a "you heard her."
You just exhale through my nose, slowly.
The real way I win this game is by getting Turnip to snap and kill me.
Can I get an Arcana check from you both?
Oh, God.
Sure can. Can I guidance this one?
Yes.
Excellent, that's all I have. Let me use magic recklessly. Well,
Okay, both rolled as well. A lot of these items look locally crafted.
ooh,
With the 12, that's about all you're going to get. But a lot of these items do look as though someone here or nearby has created them.
ooh, that's fun. So we should probably pick up healing potion, right?
Yeah?
Do we need anything else? What's the medallion of thought?
You already have that. You can cast it.
You don't know. You could do anything else. Nope, it is the exact same thing that I can do. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I could do it more. A +3 whip. Hell yeah, brother. No, I think probably just the healing potions.
Okay, I think I see 2 on here that you can purchase.
I see 3, I think.
3.
Or was there a third?
I can't read.
3, okay.
1, 2. Yeah, there's
I
3.
really need to fix the script so it's not so
Yeah,
light.
it'd be nice if it would sort them as well. If it would like sort them into alphabetical order.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right, I'll rewrite the script.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just the potions of healing off there, not the +3 whip for no reason.
I should also take off the mundane items.
16,000 gold.
Well, stick your fingers, get to it. I'm kidding. How much money do we have? That's the real question.
Not a lot.
So the 3 potions of healing would be 150.
Mm-hmm.
I can cover them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just checking that I have enough for all 3. They do.
Pay for 1. I'm holding
Okay.
on to my money.
Nice, you can buy a ship away from us the second this is done. You'll never be free of us. I will spend the other 100 gold.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's really about it.
Yes, that's
okay.
it.
She sort of like offers to pack them up for you in a bag, but obviously you're going to put them in your packs. And she says, thank you, come again. We get new items in every day as they come down from the tower, so don't be afraid to come back and look. She says, she points kind of to the great tower that is out here, and she says, the House of Thalavar, yes. There's a great mage in there. He's known for vast magical knowledge, and he often crafts items and sells them here in town. Galileo Elibro is his name. He's a member of the Order of the Many-Starred Cloak.
Wow.
Good to know.
I say in Turnip's head, I wonder if that's the one who's working with the Thayans and doesn't know it. What was the name, sorry?
I will put it in chat for you here.
Sorry, from Monk in Bunk in Twitch chat. Points to the obvious tower in the center of town. You know, we also sell eyeglasses.
My vision
funny.
is dog shit. See, we're lucky that we're in a rush, because otherwise I think my curiosity would take the best of me. I would spend too long every single place that we are. But I will not draw any further of Turnip's ire, and I will not ask any more questions. Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Thank you, you too. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye.
Wait.
She waves back at you, and you guys head back out into town. And we're going to go back to Hal and Eva, who are taking a pleasant walk with a couple of gnomes. Eva, the conversation is nonstop. Gnomes have this way of just sort of like talking over top of each other, and there's like 12 stories being told, and they're halfway through one story and they've diverted to another.
The ADHD special.
Yeah. You do learn something else quite interesting about the dragon, and that is that occasionally people come to their gnomish village to have magical items looked at. He is such an old dragon and is such a respected spellcaster and has such a vast knowledge of magical items that he is quite often people come to him asking about magical items, and sometimes if he finds them interesting enough, he might share what he knows. Sometimes he sends them away, but that's sort of his only real interaction with people outside of the gnomes. You also learn that he doesn't really eat very much, mostly just eating like the enemies of the gnomes, if there are any around, or he eats rocks from the mines.
Oh, like regular normal rocks or like gems and shit?
The gnomes say, "Oh no, he leaves the gems for us."
Oh, that's not something I considered dragons could do.
Well, he's special.
That's wild. I mean, sounds it in several ways. This is a wild relationship you have here. Can't really get my head around it, but I'm happy for you, I guess. Sounds like a good deal for the gnomes.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
It's wild. Eva is like dipping in and out of the conversation. Like she's not particularly outgoing. Like as Bunk put it, she's the introvert at the party, surrounded by extroverts, trying to be involved in the conversation, but also trying to keep her own sanity intact at the same time.
Fair. Yeah, they're. I mean, like I said, these gnomes will just chat and chat and chat, and it sounds like Hal's chatting away with them. So you can quite easily just kind of like hang back and let them talk. The information that you're gleaning is just from their stories and things. It's not anything that's specifically coming up. I'm just giving you the Cliff's Notes because we don't need to RP 4 hours of conversation.
Good.
Hal's gonna try and pump them for information about like the local area and what's been going on. But I will also state that he is particularly susceptible to giving up information to gnomes. So if they try to pump him back for info, like he's already given them his real name.
Oh God.
So they're quite happy to share information about what is going on locally. So they tell you that they are here for their monthly trip to pick up supplies in town, and they'll be heading back, and that Parlandusk has come with them. They also tell you that there's been a bit of strangeness in the High Tower of Thalavar. It was destroyed and then it was rebuilt by Lord Neverember, and the wizard that is there is apparently continuing the work of the previous wizard that was there, but no one really understands what it is. They just know he's researching something. They also talk about what else would they know? They talk about the fact that the tower is always lit day and night. This wizard seems to work constantly around the clock. And that there are strange flashes and things that emanate from the tower. They also talk a little bit about what's going on outside of the village. They talk about Waterdeep having been under attack recently, and how they're concerned for what that means for them. Uh, Although they're, they think they're far enough away that they don't think it's going to be a huge problem. They talk about Neverwinter. Apparently, Lord Neverember sort of offers his protection to Leylon, which is why there are guards from Neverwinter there, and that Neverwinter has recently sort of fallen into a bit of disfavor in Waterdeep and the other cities, and that it's quite interesting that Neverwinter hasn't been hit the same way that Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate have, and there's a lot of speculation around what kind of deals Lord Neverember has made. No one seems to trust him.
Did Lord Neverember destroy the tower, or was it destroyed in another fashion?
It was destroyed like pre-spell plague.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was a long time ago, or during the spell plague, I think.
Just trying to think if there's any other particular information I'm interested in gleaning from these. Have you two considered having the Gold Dragon look into potential threats to either Leyland or your town?
Oh, I'm certain that he is. We're not. I mean, Leyland might get hit, but we're safe in our town. No one will dare attack us. When you got Barlandresk protecting you, we'll be fine.
But is Leyland not your main trade partner?
Trade partners come and go. I mean, it'd be sad if anything happened to it, but we can't tell Power and Dusk what to do. He'll do what he wants. He's a very powerful being. If he chooses to watch over them, he will. And he might if he hears about the dangers.
Well, between you and me, rumors that are going up and down the coast is that Fae and wizards are attacking the Sword Coast. So, that tower, keep an eye on it. And Hal will just tap his nose.
They their eyes get big and they nod and they say, we'll tell him. You should tell him.
No. How could someone, a mere Goliath like myself can't darken his doorstep, but he'll listen to you. You're his favorite.
Well, we'll let him know. He's a good protector. He'll look out for us. Maybe he'll keep an eye on the tower too.
Yeah, I mean, it might be worth looking into, because those wizards, they're tricky. They're a tricksy lot.
They nod again. And I think at this point you guys have sort of made your way around the village. And the gnomes say goodbye. They've got some sweet gnomish bread that they bake, and so they give you some as like a treat to have. It's like a pastry. We were saving these for later, but why don't you guys have them? It sounds like you've got a big journey ahead of you kind of idea.
Thank you.
They go into town, and you say your farewells and wait for the rest of the party. Speaking of which, Turnip and Cora, you guys have left the magic store. You go back to the cobblers to pick up Hal's boots, and they are ready and waiting for you. You resupply at the general store. Is there anything else that you would like to do while you're in town? Anywhere you would like to go?
I mean, obviously, yes, but I'm not going to be able to drag Turnip's ass around when we have to go. So,
Nope.
Oh no,
okay.
I stay on task and it kills me a bit.
So with that, you guys head out of town. You do notice that that man has shown up again and watches you leave. And
I'll give him a
he
wave.
gives you a little wave. Yeah, it was because he waves at you. And then he sort of like turns and heads back into the town. One of the gnomes comes running up to him, or two gnomes come running up to him, and he has a little conversation with him, and you see his head just like snap towards the tower. And all of a sudden, the man vanishes.
Oh.
And the two gnomes walk on their way. They don't seem to be surprised by his vanishing. And you guys head back out along the road. When you meet back up, Hal, you've got a brand new pair of shoes.
Hal will immediately sit down and do that horrible thing that you occasionally see where they bite the bottom of their foot to get like a big splinter out, and then he'll put the boots on.
Oh,
Maybe clean your feet first, Hal. Clean your feet
I
first.
dusted them off. It's fine.
Oh god, I can't look at this. This is the fucking worst timeline.
Oh, sorry, there's one thing that I would have fueled up on, obviously, that Cora needs, and I feel like immediately after watching that, a bottle comes out.
Okay. Let's try this. Hopefully this sounds like forest. There we go. Yeah, so you have probably spent a good chunk of the day in town. It's probably getting close to evening, so you guys walk for a not a huge distance before settling in for the night. This is on a big enough trading route along the tradeway that there would be sort of like campsites along the side of the road. There also would be inns, like stagecoach kind of inns. Would you guys stay at an inn, or would you just kind of like throw up your tents and have a night that way?
Gotta be tents. I think Hal pushes for tents.
As much as it pains me, I think we do need to keep a low profile.
I mean, possibly, but there is also the notion of hiding in plain sight, right? They probably expect us to be
Gestures at Hal.
sneaking about. Can we throw a big blanket over me?
I'm the statue you guys are moving.
They'll just say, why is that giant ghost walking around?
Because we're all haunted. Fuck off. Again, I could just make him invisible. It's fine.
Or we could save resources and just camp out here.
Fine. You're probably right. It's a better idea.
Plus, we don't have to watch what we talk about as much when we're at a campsite.
We could talk about it. What should I talk about anyway?
So I'd like to occasionally sit down and have normal conversations, okay?
I've lost all meaning of that. But
it was nice today. I got to ramble on for like a solid, 2 hours with those gnomes that we ran into.
You did.
That was nice. I think we got followed by the dragon.
You didn't have to interact with it, right?
No, I think he just we caught his attention. I think because Turnip makes a scene everywhere we go, and I think it was just watching us to make sure we weren't causing bad trouble.
Right. Well, it sounds like it was a successful trip all around then. Got new boots. We resupplied on things we needed. Got some information about the area. Honestly, I'm starting to feel pretty upbeat about this trip.
No, don't say that. Don't jinx it. God.
All right. So yeah, you guys end up spending your night at on the side of the road. you do have a fire. You have a little bit of time to sort of like have a decent meal, do a little bit of cooking, use Cora's spice grinder to make it taste nice, and actually have a pretty decent evening. You're still a little bit gross from the swamp, but you can also take this evening to kind of like clean out the worst of the grime from your armor. You get a brush in there and get it out from the seams, and
Oh, yeah.
Get yourselves sorted. The next day, you wake up bright and early, feeling well rested. Go ahead and I give yourselves back any spell slots or anything that you've used. I don't think there's a whole ton. And then you start to walk on your way. Where are we here? Sorry, I'm like planning, pulling out the next section here. The next section of your journey, and I'm just going to bring you over to the Sword Coast map here. As I understand it, you guys are here in Leylon, and you will be traveling. Oh, I can do the bee thing. You'll be traveling up the high road. Whoops, now I'm dragging the pin. I didn't need to do that. Up the high road here towards Neverwinter. And then I believe the idea is to try and get a ship at Neverwinter, right?
Yeah, probably worth doing that for the last bit of the journey if we can.
Okay.
God, I feel so bad that the other group is still being harried by the fucking aboleth.
There'd always be dicks about it, and you could give them a sending and be like, so, seems your original plan didn't work. Do you want to meet up in Neverwinter?
Well, their problem was us.
As well as the aboleth, and now they no longer have our protection, and they still have the aboleth.
Yeah, but I feel like if I went, maybe.
No, it's a bad idea. I just
I know, but I love
poking
that
fun
idea.
at them.
You know, if they had been rude to us, then for sure I would have been like, enjoying your fucking safety. But they were nice, so it's fine.
So as you guys are chit-chatting the next day, wandering up the high road, you see up ahead there is the remains of an old watchtower. It's sort of crumbling down. It's on a little bit of a hill, but you can see people moving around inside of it. It looks as though someone has used it for their camp. Do you guys you do have to go right directly past the watchtower as you travel on the road, or you can step off the road and try and go around it. Do you care? What do you do?
Probably just act normal, right? We don't want to be all
just
sketchy.
Keep going, see what they do. Let them make the first move.
Do we want to split the group up a little bit?
I mean, I could hang back.
I suspect anybody hunting for us has a vague description of what our party looks like. So a giant traveling with a couple of shorties and country bumpkin might stand it.
I could hang back and like circle round, and then if they do start something, we've got a surprise from another direction.
Why don't we all just skirt then? It's fine. Just go off to the side.
Yeah. Okay.
They try to come close, don't come near, we're diseased. I don't know. Stupid shit.
Sorry, I'm just like house description there. The giant, the shorties, and the country bumpkin. It could be a rock group. All right, so you guys are sticking together, it sounds like?
Yeah.
I think we'll stick together and skirt the tower.
Okay. You step a little ways off the road and try and avoid the tower. Can I please have stealth checks from everyone, please?
Should I do the thing, fellas, as we're sneaking?
Might be worth it.
It's probably worth it for Hal.
All right. I will. Yeah. As we step off, I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. So we got 22 from Turnip.
And I will give Hal Blessing of the Trickster, so no disadvantage.
Thank you.
36 from Eva.
23 for Hal.
Nice.
Woof. That's a nat 1.
Ooh.
For 18.
At least nat 1s don't matter outside of combat, mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for Pass Without Trace.
Mm.
So I thank Timora for Pass Without Trace.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are moving very sort of quietly through this forest. It's a pleasant day. It's, as we've said, it's kind of like late summer at this point, and it's warm. There's not a lot of mud on the ground. You're able to pass without leaving any tracks thanks to the spell. And you're feeling pretty good about it until, Eva, you notice something in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's an owl, which is normal in a forest, but odd to see it awake and moving around kind of like midday,
during the
mid-morning.
day. Yeah.
I mean, they do sort of like a dawn and a dusk kind of thing.
Yeah, they're crepuscular,
but
yeah.
This is mid-morning. This is a little bit odd. And it is kind of like looking around, and it gets up and it flies sort of leisurely. It's also, you haven't seen this type of owl before. It does not seem native to these parts.
Okay. In the
Group chat.
In the group chat, she'll be like, I think something is searching for us, and I think it might be a familiar. I just saw an owl going over, and it's the middle of the fucking day, and it does not look like it was from around here.
I mean, I don't know what we do about that, besides...
No, I think we just keep to cover, keep going. Did it look like it noticed us at all? Like it actually spotted us?
It does not seem to have spotted you at this time.
Okay, then yeah, we just keep moving, and hopefully we can avoid it. Like, hopefully the Pass Without a Trace will make a difference.
I mean, there's also, like, we could, give it a little... No, because then they would know something.
They would know, yeah.
Okay, we
so
just
the
keep going
consensus
quietly.
is to continue sneaking? Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys continue your movements, but you start to realize that this road may not be safe to travel on, at least not for you. You know that they are hunting you. You know that they had creatures in the seas, and it seems as though they also have creatures on the land. And I think that we are going to continue with our journey here next session. This is a good place for us to pause. The next thing I have, I think, will take us past our end time here.
Okay.
That's fine.
So we will save game here as you guys travel along the high road. And you may want to think about over the break if you're going to continue along the high road, if you're going to step off the path, take a little bit longer to get to Neverwinter and maybe have less likely chance of being seen, or if you just want to kind of go fast on the road and hopefully with a little bit of luck you won't be caught.
We could dip into the woods. That sounds like a great idea.
I mean, yeah, staying undercover would at least help us stay away from detection.
Yeah, it's not because I can't keep Pass Without Trace up all.
No.
Well, I could keep it up all day, but it would be all I could do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys can think about that before next session.
Yeah.
And we we will play again. Are we on for next Saturday? That would be the 9th.
Should be good, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's the
Excellent.
following weekend that I'm away.
Right. Okay. That following weekend, do the rest of you want to do a one shot?
Let's do
I'm
Call of
down.
Cthulhu because Shauna has never done it. Has never played before.
Yeah.
Never played
Oh,
with
that's
us,
a thought.
anyways.
A lot of hope in Shauna showing up.
Mm.
I always know when I'm not going to be here, and it's not that weekend.
Okay.
I don't cancel last minute. I just cancel a lot way ahead of time.
All right,
Yeah,
so
sounds
we
like a
will
plan.
play
COC.
next week, and we'll do Call of Cthulhu the following week then.
Yeah, it's always a good change of pace, and of course, and I'm obsessed
Yeah.
with that period.
I'm so
I know,
excited.
I
I've
love it
never played
too.
it before. I want to so
Well,
badly.
I should say aesthetically, obviously, me.
There's a
Politically,
lot of
not
bad
so
there.
much.
Well,
Politically, not so much.
Yeah.
I love not having rights.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Well, I will see you. Oh, we have to say thank you to Sirenscape for
Yes.
the sounds.
Yes,
Thank you,
for
Skyscape, for providing the wonderful, delicious sounds for this Dungeons and Dragons 2024 edition session. You can get your own Sirenscape and your own stream for only $5.99 per month. No money down.
That was so perfect.
Prices may vary. Perfect. Thank you, Chang.
And thank you to everyone who watched us today. It was awesome to have some people in chat. Bunkiro was always good for a laugh. Thank you for joining us.
A laugh and a bad
Yeah,
idea.
till next week. A laugh and a bad idea.
Yep.
Bye.
All right. So yeah, see
Bye,
you next
everybody.
week. Goodbye.
Bye.